welcome back to the channel and a small little update. 3 weeks ago, I made a post where I wrote that my computer was probably dead and that I would have to take a break from making videos because of that. 3 weeks has gone, and during that time, I've also done an exam in humanitarian work, by the way, which I delivered on Friday. So that is also part of the reason to why there has been no posts or content at all during those 3 weeks. So, to make the story short, my computer is in fact dead. I've tried to start it up a lot of times, and while it sometimes manages to start up, it takes around 3 hours before it gets to the point that I can log on to the computer. And when I try to export files from the internal hard drive onto an external one, it says basically you have had your fun and turn off again to yet again try to restart for 3 hours. So that is not an ideal situation at all. So what I have done is that I have ordered a new one, which will probably arrive in about a month. Hopefully around Easter, but it might take around a month. Because I'm getting a special built one because I do a lot of creative activities, like making videos, but also as a professional when it comes to making things for other like friends and sometimes also organizations. So yeah, I have to have a computer where I can do creative work, and for that you can't just buy an standard version simply. And because I can't buy a standard version, I have to probably wait around a month, even if it's 3 weeks ago since I ordered it. But from experience, after I bought my iPad some years ago, which is, by the way, the one I'm recording on right now, then I ordered it in November and got it in February, and that was simply because of high demand. So yeah, it depends on how much the people who are going to set up my computer, how high demand there is over there. So yeah, so until I get my computer, what do I do then? What is, by the way, going on with Indiana Jones series? Well, that will have to take a longer break than I hoped for, or I of course didn't hope for a break at all, but it will have to take a longer break than expected, simply because the last video I recorded from that is on that dead computer. So as I've tried to get it out, As you heard earlier, when I try to export it, the computer simply says goodbye. So, yeah, it's not that simple. So, what I will have to do is simply to play the whole game all over again off screen. And the most annoying thing about the whole thing there is that we were that close to the finish line on the whole game. So that basically means that I have to play the whole game all over again. And that I don't have time for until summer holiday eventually. So, what are we going to do instead? Well, there is a game called Assassin's Creed Shadows that just got released. And if you have followed my channel for a while, you know that I have played Assassin's Creed Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. So it only feels natural for me to start a let's play on Assassin's Creed Shadows. And I have tried just for an hour into go into the game, and that hour gave me a very good impression. It was only to get a sense of the mechanics, how the controls worked with the game, and so on. So I am at this point looking very forward to continuing with this game, and of course I'm going to start it from the total start of the game, even if I've played for around an hour. So look forward to that. Another thing that I am going to bring to the channel, probably first when I get the computer, is South of Midnight and Expedition 33. Not both at once, because I expect Assassin's Creed Shadows to take a lot of time. From what I've heard, it's around 50 hours to complete it. So I expect a long run on Assassin's Creed Shadows, but when I get my computer, I'm going to start probably a second series running alongside with Assassin's Creed Shadows. And one important thing to note until I get my computer is that I'm only going to publish 1 to possibly 2 videos per week until then. Baseline 1, but 2 if I have more time slots during the week, because I'm still in sort of an exam period, so I have to prioritize that, but I still want to give some content on the channel. And since I can't record other places than on Twitch at this point, I don't want to annoy those few followers I have there either, because what I have to do now when I can't edit the videos, I simply have to do many small streams. And that means those who follow me there will probably get a message saying Annie went live, Annie went there, Annie went... yeah, you get the point. I get a lot of those messages in a row when I'm doing short streams to not make the videos too long on YouTube. So yeah, I will also, I want to avoid to annoy those too much over there too. So it's sort of a balancing between publishing content at all, and also keep that other thing alive, or other platform alive so far. But things are probably going to get a little bit easier when the new computer arrives, because I might have mentioned something about an Elgato a lot of times on the channel, and the problems I've had with that is that the previous one I had and still have seems to have been too old for my previous computer. And when I bought a new one for Black Friday last year, the Elgato was simply too new or too fresh for my previous computer. So, yeah, I haven't been able to use it as it should until hopefully now. So, if you eventually see some games that potentially can't be on Xbox, just coming as small clips here and there, then you will probably know that it actually works. And there is a game there which I really want to bring to the channel, and that is a game which I've done part of before, and that is very in the beginning of my YouTube career. It's called Forgotten Memories, which I did through my iPad back then. It's now on Switch, and I am really hoping to bring it on the channel. Another sign, by the way, is if I finally can bring Bioshock on the channel, and that is a game I've dreamed to bring to the channel for many years, because that is one of my all-time favorite games. And while I have played Bioshock 1 nearly all the way through, I haven't played the second one that much, and not even the last one, Infinite or something, that much either. So if I first start on playing Bioshock 1 all the way through, I look forward to eventually getting both second and the other one, because then I'm probably going to run it back to back alongside another game eventually. Yeah, I'll see how I do with that, but I really hope I will be able to bring it to the channel this time. And another fun thing that I want to bring to the channel, but I'm not sure in which way I'm going to do it, is to do something with Civilization 6 or 7. And the reason there is simple, as some of you might have noticed at this point. I'm studying international relations, and the fun thing there is that I have actually used Civilization 6 to practice theories in international relations, because you have something called IR theories, which kind of tells why did a state go to war, why did a state go that way, or why did a state do that decision. And there has been situations where I've been sitting in Civilization 6 and automatically started thinking, okay, why did that country go to war against me? And why did the states go, or the countries in the game go to war against each other? Of course, the developers might not have thought that far when making the game, but for me it's kind of fun when I can use my theory into that game, and sometimes it actually works. Also, there have been a couple of times where things I written about during my exams suddenly plays out in the game. Like, for example, I wrote an assignment on the Armenian genocide um, a couple of years ago, and suddenly the game started to put um, Armenia or Yerevan, which is the capital city of Armenia. That started to pop up every time I put Turkey into the game. So I've had my fun trying to protect Armenia every time when that appears, because then Turkey nearly almost ends up trying to capture Yerevan. So, yeah, it has been some interesting situations. But when it comes to Civilization, I am still dabbling with how I'm going to bring it to the channel. If it's going to be a full series, or if I'm going to do it as an editing experiment or so. I'm still juggling around with a lot of ideas there, but in some way I want to bring it to the channel. So yeah, that is the plans I have so far, with at least I wanted to share for now. So with that, I guess that's all to say. I look forward to Assassin's Creed Shadows, which I'm probably going to start during next week or weekend. And I'll see you all when we start, or when I start playing that. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video or stream. For now, it's short stream. Bye, guys!